Hey everybody, my name is Pary. I'm an electrical engineer, and this is just a fun segment of videos I do where I talk about the previous news in STEM and medicine that happened this past week. So here's what I thought was the most interesting. Chika Oriyua named Valedictorian of U of T's Faculty of Medicine. 4 years ago, she was the only black student in a class of 259. On Tuesday, she graduates as valedictorian. In doing so, she becomes just the second black woman valedictorian and the first woman in 14 years to receive this honor. Sparkly stuffed dinosaurs seen on SpaceX flight played a key role during the launch. There's a tradition on board of such missions bringing plushies, cleverly named zero gravity indicators, along for the ride. They're useful because once the toy begins to float, it alerts the astronauts when the rocket is now successfully in microgravity. That doesn't mean that the rocket has escaped Earth's gravitational pull. Microgravity is when things start floating around, is due to the effect that the rocket constantly falling towards the Earth but moving so fast that it misses our planet. Basically, whenever their dinosaur starts floating in space, they know that zero gravity is about to become fully initiated, which is a really cool idea. A plushie Earth, nicknamed Earthy, rocketed in popularity after catching a ride on the Crew Dragon's inaugural, I can't pronounce that word, uncrewed test flight to the ISS last year. Back on Earth, the same stuffed planet sold out in stores. Meanwhile, in the ISS, it was such a big hit that it stayed since on board, featuring in many delightful photos of day-to-day life on board the space station. More on that topic, the SpaceX rocket has successfully reached back to Earth. This is one of the big things that Elon Musk has been pushing with SpaceX, because when the rocket actually comes back to Earth, you save a ridiculous amount of money, because what used to happen is when the astronauts would go into orbit through NASA, almost all of that would just be destroyed. The shuttle itself would make it, but all of the rockets and everything, they would just crash land to Earth or they would just explode. Whereas now, you can actually return the rocket to Earth and reuse it multiple times. Every time Elon Musk tweets, the world goes into chaos. And this time, it was really interesting. He tweeted this a while ago, but I still think it's really interesting and worth pointing out. Tesla is restarting production today against the Alameda County rules. I will be on the line with everyone else. If anyone's arrested, I ask it only be me. $370 5G BioShield is just a USB stick with a sticker on it. Sold to 5G conspiracy theorists, the 5G BioShield USB key says that it uses quantum holographic catalyzer technology for the balance and harmonization of the harmful effects of imbalanced electric radiation. The picture of their website, it looks so strange. I don't know if there's something like a vape pen or a USB, and there's a lion with blue eyes on the right side. Proprietary holographic nanolayer catalyst technology. Well, it's proprietary, so that's Kevin O'Leary will be happy. Remediation, is that even a word? Remediation, yeah, I don't know if that's even a word. From all harmful radiation, electrosmog, and biohazard pollution. Please don't buy this, okay? This is a scam, and unfortunately, a lot of people fell for it. I don't know why. You guys, 5G is not like a way to take over the world by the government or something. Like, there's 4G in most smartphones right now. 5G is just a level above that. It's not even a great USB. It only has 128 megabytes. That's nothing. So we went from space to Earth, now we're in the oceans. A coral-covered shipwreck has been discovered on Mexico's coast. Much of the ship's wood has been degraded away, but the wreckage includes metal parts of the ship, including this 2.5 meter long cannon, which is about 8 feet, all of which has become encrusted onto the reef over the centuries. The team that discovered this says that the design of the ship suggests it's an English sailboat that dates around the late 18th or early 19th century, although little less is known about its history. An experimental optical chip developed in a collaboration between Australian universities has recorded the fastest internet data speed in the world, achieving 44.2 terabits per second from a single light source. That's like downloading 1,000 high-definition movies in a fraction of a second. 44.2 terabits in a second is insanity! I don't know how they were even able to do this, and it's such a small little chip. Like, it's like so minuscule. Like, I wonder how much that thing costs. Initially, these would be attractive for ultra high-speed communications between data centers. However, we could imagine this technology becoming sufficiently low cost and compact that it could be deployed for commercial use and for general public areas such as cities across the world. The team now plans to scale current transmitters to provide faster data without increasing their size, weight, or cost. Their goal is a 100-fold increase in internet speed from hundreds of gigabits per second towards the tens of terabits per second as demonstrated in their test. And last but not least, we have scientists find a region in a mouse brain that can turn off pain. This may one day lead to the development of drug therapies and treatments meant to target pain. The newly dubbed SIAGA is a large mass of neurons located in the amygdala of mice. In humans, this is the part of the brain believed to be responsible for emotions and responses like fight or flight or general anxiety. Though the amygdala is larger in mouse brains, the researchers believe their findings can likely translate to humans as well. One of the main researchers of this paper adds that there's so many regions in processing pain, you have to turn them all off to completely stop the pain. Whereas this one center can turn off all the pain by itself. General anesthesia was also shown to activate the subset of inhibitory neurons now known as SIAGA. Pain is a complicated brain response, one of the researchers had said. It involves sensory discrimination, emotion, and autonomic, involuntary nervous system responses. Treating pain by dampening all of these brain processes in many areas is very difficult to achieve. But activating a key node that naturally sends inhibitory signals to those pain processing centers of the brain would be more robust. Essentially what he's doing is he's found the one part in the brain that controls the pain centers for multiple other parts. And by sending one signal to the main area, that's inhibiting all of the other receptors from receiving the pain signals. So you're still engaging in whatever behavior you're doing. You're still so for example, if your hand is touching a boiling pot of water, it's in pain. But you're not going to actually feel it because of this turnoff. That's one of the ways that pain is actually a good thing that you can experience, because if you're putting your body in harm's way but you don't know what's happening, pain will quickly make you move your hand away from the boiling pot of water. Obviously, this is not what this is used for. This treatment is meant for patients who are really suffering through pain, like post-surgeries, so you can avoid putting them on hardcore medication like Oxycontin or Vicodin or these really high powerful painkillers. There's not a lot of fun astronomy things happening this week. The really exciting part is going to be on June 21st. That's when we're going to experience a new moon and our annual solar eclipse. Let me know in the comments if you guys are enjoying these videos. I don't know, this is just fun for me to read. I do this stuff all the time, just read about what's new in the world of STEM and medicine. I thought I could share it with you guys so you're up to date with the latest information as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay fresh and stay golden.